I believe in make-believe, fairy tales and lucky charms, and I believe in
In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do manual level importing. So, I have made a, I have kind of, I have done it actually before this video, but I'm gonna just show it to you people that I do it from scratch. It's actually pretty easy to do actually. Uh, so as an example, I'm gonna port a few stages from Backstage, some Gigaleak levels from there. So I have already made uh, I have already cloned injection template, and now I'm gonna start working on it. So the first step I did was you have to copy the gex.h file and the headers.h file from Backstage or show floor. These help in importing Gigaleak assets, or if you have some converter, you can use that as well. That doesn't matter. Now the first step I'm gonna do, is src. I'm gonna mkdir levels. Now the next step we need to do is we just copy Backstage. So use Backstage. CP there goes to there. Now if you see src levels, we have these. Now we decide. Now let's just try compiling it first. It's not gonna compile right now because there's a bit more changes we have to do. Include SM64 levels, level defines. We have these stub levels, which are this is castle. In Gigaleak, this is castle, this is athletic, and this is donjon. Now I'm gonna copy those from Backstage. Use Backstage levels, level defines. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna copy these, paste them here. Now it's kind of gonna work, I guess. Okay, wait. So actually the headers.h file, I called it something else, so I'm gonna set it to that. Okay, it does work now. Now the the next thing we need to do is we have to inject these into some address. It's not even injected right now. It compiles successfully, but it isn't injected. And then there's a bit more to that actually. So let's do those. I'm gonna also make a directory called custom inside src, and I guess here. So I'm gonna refer to this thing that I already did. I guess it was here. Yeah, so Gigaleak levels, src Gigaleak levels, castle, donjon, athletic, and then the state select names. So let's first do whatever this is. src levels castle.asm. So I here I have had the segment roam start for castle to be there from here. So actually I'm just gonna copy this whole thing and I'm gonna show you what this does. So what we are doing here, we are setting the segment 7 is level data, and we are injecting the level data of castle here, and then we are right now we are setting the define labels. So what does this function do? So basically, say this ends at 0x070. I just made this random number. So let's say it ends here. So if we want to set this define label to that address, since it's a RAM address, we have to do org. But we are doing orga. That means this value is it's actually gonna be converted to this from RAM to ROM according to the header size. And then right after the level data ends, we are having the level script stuff and the geo script there. So like literally right after the level data. So yeah, that's basically all we do. If we make it, should inject successfully. Now the next thing we are gonna do, there's also one more thing we have to do. We have to go to src Gigaleak levels ASM. Let's just try this first. Actually, we have to also do this because it has the state select names. So this I copied from decomp. You'll definitely find it in decomp. It's gonna be like this. I'm just gonna copy this whole thing actually. No. Yeah, cp to src hooks. It's gonna work though. And then right now you might see it might look messy, but I'm sure that it's not gonna be in a while. Now we are injecting the state select names, and it's definitely gonna fit here because it has a size to it already. And now what else? This is the last thing we have. For this, we actually need to inject it to a custom space, and I'm using a ROM manager ROM, so I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this space, which is in ROM manager ROMs, and .org. This is where free space starts there. Okay, now what do we do? This thing we are gonna copy actually. I'll put it after this is done, because we are gonna import a custom file here. First I might have to explain what the file does. So src custom okay. Now we have these externs for the Gigaleak levels. We need these for the Gigaleak levels, or else it's gonna just compile fail shit or shit. Now after this, we do this. So what this does is it fixes compile errors of things not being defined. So it's gonna extern them. After that, it's this. These three execute the level scripts, and these level scripts are executed by this table. And there's this whole macro stuff that does it automatically. Now I'm gonna I actually did all of this from decomp, so it was basically a copy paste. Don't mind the comments, by the way. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. So I'm gonna copy that as well. I'm gonna copy that, and src custom, I guess. And I guess it should compile. Oh yeah, but okay, this is not gonna compile right now because yeah, I forgot to set some headers here. Geo commands.h and level commands.h. Okay, undefined label. Okay, here I'm gonna dot import obj slash custom slash this thing, I guess. Is that what it's called? Oh no, it's called this. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, wait. Yeah, I didn't import the other levels because I'm just showing castle as an example. So I'm just gonna delete those actually. I'm gonna delete those. And these as well. Okay. Athletic and Don John. Oh yeah, that's because I set them to be, yeah, wait, include, I guess, levels, okay, we are only doing these, the first level. We won't do the second and third level. So include here. Okay, it's gonna work now. As a warning, I think it's really a good thing to like do a make clean before any compile. So actually, CSRC levels. I'm gonna delete. Oh yeah, I'm not doing athletic and Don John actually. I'm only doing castle right now. Make clean, make again. Well, let's see. Oh shit. org. Okay, I guess it's this one. 0x, no. Dot header size. Sec main. No, it's Goddard header size. Okay, it kind of works, but there's actually one more thing we need to do. Actually, I'm also gonna enable. I'm gonna enable what? Header size. Sec main header size. .org debug level select .1. I'm setting this to 1, so debug level select is enabled now. Okay, it's the castle. Oh yeah, there's also one more thing you gotta do actually. In script.c, you have to replace this Mio0 with raw, else it's not going to load actually. Okay, it actually works right now, but let me show you what happens. When you like get near the water or you just do something, it's gonna start crashing. It's because of the water moving texture thing, because it actually needs to be custom or something like that. So to do that, I actually already did it. Let's see. Custom, no, yeah, custom index. Okay, so this is the level thing. So what do we do with this? this is actually more this is more of related to row manager. But say you were not using row manager, then what you could do is you would just use the vanilla this what this function, get quad collection from id, and you would edit it to kind of be similar to the backstage one. The backstage one has some new changes. That is, I guess here, move text. Okay, it just has something like this, but if you write this in like a it's gonna be case no switch id, then here you're gonna have case castle move text water, and then you have to return castle move text water, and that's, I mean, you just have to add these two lines to the thing, to the function, if you ever do this. But unless if you have RM, what I did was, since it has a different get quad collection function here, it's this one here, I just hooked it, and it runs this function, no, I mean this statement, and if id is cast move text water, then it returns this. But if it's not this, then it's gonna just normally run this and return whatever it has inside the function. So yeah, that's basically it actually. So let's just copy that to src custom. Now what did I do here? This jump and link, it's same as replacing what, saying Gigaleak this argument, say this this is in C, and you just replace this with no, actually you replace it with this. Before it was rm stop 3000 argument, something like this. This is in C, just for your understanding. And where did this originate from? This is where the function call is located. In on this function, there's this address which has the jump command, which we replace it with this one, and that's basically what it does. So I'm just gonna copy this thing. Yeah, just gonna copy this thing, and I'm gonna replace it here. Inject here, I guess. Yep. Oh yeah, you also have to make changes to the moving texture thing. I'm gonna do so. This and this, you have to add this and this, which is what I'm gonna do. CP to this. Yeah. And this function is here. Define label rm stop 3000 8040. This is it. Yeah, we are done. But first, let me make clean and do it again, just for safety.
Hello. Hello.
It's not gonna crash anymore, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, the move text is there now. The water texture is there now. And before we did this change, there's no water texture, and this was basically crashing randomly, and it should not crash anymore. You can do the same thing with any other Gigaleak level. But say you had some level that was loading in some segments which were related to models. Sometimes if you port it from decomp, it's gonna differ. For example, if it does some load Mio0 stuff, then you would have to replace it with the extended segment or the decompressed segment address, which from my previous videos I think you know how to do, I guess. It's similar to the Penguin because yeah, I see it.